Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Technically Something, the show where we talk about technology, creativity, tutorials, and gaming. As always, I'm your host Kevin Allen, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about drawing. Specifically, I'm going to be giving you a process for how to draw just about any Mega Man character. In a previous video, my how to draw Mega Man, I was going through my comments and I saw that somebody pointed out that was just more of a speed painting, speed drawing video, and I didn't necessarily go over the steps or the process, which was completely correct. So I'm going to take care of that in this video, and we're going to go over it in 3 steps. As usual, I'll be using Photoshop to digitally draw this, but you can still follow along if you're using pen, pencil, paper, and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with that at all. But it should be pretty straightforward. There are just a few details here and there, but either way, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So for the first step, we're going to be focusing on using shapes to create our character. Now, how you choose your character to look is completely up to you. Normally, I start off with just a basic circle for the head, an oval for the upper chest, and then everything else is going to be more cylindrical or overgrown noodles, as I call them. So the legs will look like noodles, just pretty much 2 parallel straight lines. And then we have the shoulders with circles giving way into the arms, which are, again, just giant noodles. And then each forearm will be large ovals. Now, when you get to the legs, they're going to be kind of like ovals, but more like egg-shaped. They're going to be stretched out, so they'll kind of close in towards the knees. When you get to the feet, they're going to be gigantic. Don't be afraid about big feet if you're drawing a Mega Man character. And these feet will generally line up to the sides of the legs, and then you just draw connecting pieces for the feet. And that kind of encompasses using basic shapes to get the form of your Mega Man character. Next up, we are using all of our line work to create details. So the details are going to be like all of the details on the armor, the face, all that good stuff. And speaking of the face, when we start off a Mega Man character, most times their helmets are going to expose their face, which will take up a heart shape on the lower half of the head. So you'll see me here drawing that heart shape on the bottom half of the circle. And then I draw a few cone-shaped ears on the side. And from there, you can kind of go crazy and do what you want, honestly. Like, you can add patterns on top, you could add the crystals that they always have on their forehead, and any kind of design that you want. For Mega Man, he has that single stripe going down the center, and the other pieces going on the side. But once you're finished with the helmet, you just add the facial features. And don't ever forget, if you're looking for reference for other characters and what they look like, never hesitate to go online, do a quick Google search, and just type Mega Man X characters, and just take a look at the artwork, because there's so much variety in this artwork that it's kind of hard to cover every single style you could go with in terms of the armor and the look of every character. But X's armor is pretty minimalistic. And you can see here, I'm just using the shapes that I drew earlier to start drawing over and add dimension with some shoulder plates, some chest plates on his upper torso. And again, this is still kind of a rough sketch of the details, and that's what a lot of drawing is just having a really, really, really rough basic sketch and then going over the top with more refined sketches and more refined details. So you'll see here I'm making all of the joint pieces where all of the pieces of armor kind of meet together. And always take note that in most cases where the forearm meets the bicep or anything like that, there's these little padded rings that they have. Same thing around the knees. And you'll see there that I also chose to give Mega Man his little buster cannon instead of his fist on the other arm. So once you get this wrapped up, this is your rough detail. Take some time to go through and clean up your lines, and then you are ready for the last step. In this step, we're going to be doing coloring, which is really straightforward. You're just going to fill in each area with a flat color, and once you get those colors finished, you can just go over it with some shading, and it's as simple as that. And there you have it. There are the 3 steps to drawing nearly any Mega Man character. I hope that you guys liked this video. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe if you are new here and you like this kind of content. And leave a comment for what other kind of stuff you would like to see next. I could have more specific videos, but this is just the general process of what I generally do for any of my Mega Man characters or the drawing process. It just takes time and practice to perfect it, which I think you guys can do. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'm Kevin Allen, and this was Technically Something. See you later.